let's settle in. So if you are seated, get grounded in that seat. If you're walking around the house, just pause. Just stop for just a moment. And as you stop, I would invite you just to take it all in. Just kind of look around the room where you are. Just kind of see everything around you. And see if you can look at it with eyes of just noticing. Not eyes of all the things you've got to do, all the lists that there are to complete, because today's focus for these just few minutes is restore. And so as you settle and you've taken it all in, now if it feels right, just close your eyes. Let's take a couple breaths together. Just a slow breath in and a big sigh out on this Saturday morning. And slow breath in and a big sigh out. And then I would invite all of us, just for these few seconds, just reflect on all the things that you have done this week, all the things that you set out to do, all the things that others gave you to do, all the things that popped up that you had not intended, but you did them anyway. So just reflect and just think, wow, I really have done a lot. From the making of the bed, to the taking kids to school and making the dinner and taking out the trash and going to work and all the things there. Just imagine how much you have done. And then I would invite us just to think about this Saturday. What is on your schedule? I know that there are things that we commit to, that we're responsible for. What does your Saturday look like? And if you were to make a list right here in our mind's eye, what would be on that list of your to-dos today? What errands do you need to run? What work is lingering from the week? Where do you need to go? Who do you need to see? What are the chores that you've been putting off that really need attention today? And then just imagine, just see yourself in your mind's eye as if you've picked up this pen, and on this list of all the to-dos for Saturday, you just write one thing, not at the bottom, but somewhere in the list. Doesn't have to be at the top either. Just in the list of all the to-dos, you write two simple words: to be. I want to spend time focused on learning how to just be. And so it doesn't just become a to-do list, there is also a to-be part of it. Because I understand that life is busy and there are things that we must accomplish. There are things for which we are responsible. But our health, our well-being is one of those. And what if after you make the bed and after you load the dishwasher, you get that cup of coffee or that cup of tea, and then you just sit, the phone is down, it's away, and you just sit. You watch the birds out the kitchen window. You watch your dog starting to wake up and get his energy for the day. You look across at the person that you live with and just look at them. And you just take some deep breaths and you just be. And then you get your day started. And you go through all the busy things and you make the breakfast and you go run the errands and you pay the bills and you do the things. And then around noontime, you decide, you know what, it's time for that to be to come again. And you sit down on the couch. If the weather is conducive, you go outside and you sit on the back porch. You don't have your phone. You just take, again, a couple deep breaths. And you just be. And then you give yourself permission to get up, return to the day, doing the things. And then about the time that you notice that the sky starts to turn a different color and you know that the sun is on its way down, headed to bring light to another part of the world, you do the same thing. You pause. And what if this could just become a standard way of living? We can't just sit in meditation all day long. We have many things for which we have responsibility. We have people counting on us. But what if in the midst of all the to-dos, we learn to restore ourselves by just being? I promise you, it works. And once you get back going, all the things you have to do seem a little more manageable. Your energy changes, your attitude changes. It's because you've reset your nervous system. It's because you've checked in with your spirit, with your breath, with your heart. And then you're able to enter this doing mode much more healthy, much more content, much more restored. And I don't have a magical calculation of how many minutes that is, but I would just encourage you on your list in your head right now, pencil in sometimes to just be today. 2, 3, 4, whatever you can fit. Try it. And then maybe try it tomorrow and the day after. And just see. See what the doing looks like when you learn to just be. I wish you a happy and a beautiful Saturday.